May I now request Anjana Seshadri, Vice President, Neev Funds, and Chair, Executive Council of IIC, to kindly deliver her opening address. Anjana.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome you on day one of the India Green Investment Forum. The weather has been kind, having witnessed a morning and an evening yesterday, I can vouch for it. Not as much for the air quality like Girish mentioned. As we gather here today, I am reminded of how far India's climate investing journey has come and how much further we can go together. Over the past decade, climate investing in India has evolved from a niche focus to a dynamic and diverse ecosystem. Back in 2010, climate tech accounted for less than 5% of total impact investments, with clean energy dominating the space. Fast forward to today, we see climate tech forming nearly 20% of the overall equity impact investments, with nearly $4 billion raised between 2021 and 2024. This growth spans innovations in sustainable mobility, waste management, biodegradable consumer products, and more, each contributing to at least 12 of the 17 SDGs. But it's not just equity capital driving this transformation. The compelling trend is on the rise for debt financing as well. According to IIC's analysis, climate tech enterprises that raised equity between 2020 and 2024 also secured nearly 900 million in debt, signaling scale and maturity. These enterprises span diverse innovations from solar-powered cold storage and battery recycling to emission control devices, attracting commercial banks and NBFCs. This level of confidence from debt providers is something we hadn't seen even 5 to 7 years ago. This movement has gained momentum with favorable policies. Sustainable mobility continues to lead the way. Since the launch of FAME 1 and 2 schemes, the EV ecosystem has seen a surge in investments from EV manufacturing and charging infrastructure to ride hailing platforms. What is particularly exciting is the participation of India's corporate sector signaling mainstream acceptance. Between 2021 and 24, sustainable mobility, attracted over $2.6 billion. Beyond mobility, climate smart agriculture is gaining traction, supported by policies like the National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, the National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change, and the Agriculture Accelerator Fund. This sector is seeing innovations in energy efficient equipment, alternative proteins, hydroponics, and precision farming. Waste management and circular economy are also emerging as high impact sectors driven by policy pushes such as the plastic waste management rules, battery management rules, and the Gobardhan scheme. We are seeing end to end waste management solutions, battery recycling, and sustainable consumables align economic viability with environmental responsibility. Other emerging sectors like green hydrogen, sustainable cooling, and direct air capture are beginning to attract capital. While still nascent, these sectors are high on climate impact and need ecosystem support, awareness building, and risk mitigation to scale. A recent study by Climate indicates that India will need over $2 trillion in climate investments between 2025 and 35, nearly $190 billion annually. This includes both mitigation and adaptation solutions, from solar generation and manufacturing to climate resilient agriculture and infrastructure. Meeting this need will require not just capital but a robust ecosystem and policy support. IIC's role in this journey has been to convene, catalyze, and co-create. Through its four verticals, publications, programs, partnerships, and policy, IIC has built a collaborative platform for climate investing. Let me share a few highlights. In 2021, IIC launched its flagship publication, Early Stage Climate Tech Startups in India, an Investment Landscape Report, spotlighting activity from 2016 to 2020. The Climate Bulletin newsletter has tracked deal flows, market initiatives, and investment mandates across sectors. The eMpact platform, in partnership with KPMG, facilitated over 70 meetings between 15 investors and more than 45 EV enterprises, advancing capital technology in sustainable mobility. In textiles, IIC is leading the Just Transition Initiative with the Impact Investing Institute, promoting sustainable cotton cultivation and textile waste management. One of the more recent efforts between IIC and Neev Fund on climate finance program was between 2020 and 24, which was supported by SBI Ventures, then the UK government and SIDBI. This 24-month initiative advanced green investment through a 3C approach: cohesive narrative, collaboration, and capacity building. This collaboration saw 10 editions of the Climate Tech Investment newsletter, more than 5 focused discussions, closed-door sessions with Nordic LPs on India's climate investment opportunity, comprehensive reports on green investment opportunities and climate investments. These efforts have helped build a consistent and informed narrative around climate investing in India while addressing key challenges and barriers. Over the next 2 days at the IGIF 2025, we have curated 10 dedicated sessions covering LP perspectives on diverse sources of capital, thematic deep dives on energy and feedstock transformation, climate smart agriculture, lithium ion battery recycling, and sustainable cooling and heat resilience, and opportunities for LPGP interactions and collaborative action. As we look ahead, the role of industry bodies like IIC becomes even more critical. By fostering collaboration, sharing insights, and advocating for enabling policies, we can guide capital towards high impact climate solutions. Let's continue to build on an ecosystem that is scalable, inclusive, and resilient, one that meets India's climate goals and unlocks its full green investment potential. Thank you for being part of this journey. I look forward to the conversations, connections, and commitments the IGIF 2025 will inspire.
Thank you so much, Anjana, for those inspiring opening remarks and such kind words for IIC and for setting the tone for us for the India Green Investments Forum.